And I mean, following the death of Paul Castellano, like there was just a bloodbath when it came to that crew. And I remember on April 13, 1986, DeCicco,
Frank DeCicco, yeah.
DeCicco.
Yeah.
Frank DeCicco got killed after a bomb
Car bomb.
exploded in his car.
Yeah.
And that was, from what I understand, a big no-no. From what I understand, the commission outlawed car bombs and bombing in general.
I don't know if it was outlawed, but again, these things are frowned upon. Remember this. The commission cannot tell a boss what to do in his own family. You know, I've said this many times. I liken the commission like the United Nations. They get together, they try to make policy, but they can't tell anybody, they can't tell the president of the United States what he has to do in his country. He has autonomy in that regard. Same with the mob. You can advise, you can say, you can try to set policy, but ultimately, you're in charge of your family. Nobody can tell you what to do. Now, it's up to you if you want to go along with the commission and say, okay, you know, we'll all abide by it. Probably the smart thing to do, not to get people against you. But, you know, so I never heard that during my time, I never heard that car bombings were off. Never heard it.
Well,
It might have been, but I never heard it.
I mean, from what I read, it said bombs had long been banned by the Mafia out of concern they would put innocent people in harm's way. So they thought that the Zips were behind it, which were the Sicilian Mafia guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know about these guys?
No. Well, I knew them, but I didn't hear that they were behind that.
And I remember interviewing a guy about this, and like, I guess it was called the Black Hand originally.
Yeah.
And these guys, I mean, they called their area, the cops called it Bomb Alley because they would constantly just set up bombs and blow each other up. And it was
same
just
like in Italy.
Yeah.
They still do it.
Yeah. I guess it's a slightly different way of doing it over there than over here. Well, I mean, you talk about the commission, and essentially the commission was a generally, secret organization that no one knew about. And then mob boss Joseph Bonanno wrote a book in 1983 called A Man of Honor, which he actually mentioned the commission and broke everything down. Was he still alive when that book came out?
Oh, yeah.
Did you know him?
No, I didn't know. Bonanno was already, outlawed to Arizona.
He had already cooperated.
It's not that
he didn't cooperate?
No, he didn't cooperate, but he was told he would have been killed. Bonanno would have been killed because of something that happened. And he was told, because he was in a plot to try to kill somebody, they exposed it, and they said, we're not going to kill you. You're a boss, but you're out. And that's when he moved to Arizona.
Okay.
But Rudy Giuliani will tell you that he was so incensed over that book. He went to visit Bonanno in jail, talked to him about it. But he said, essentially in that book, Bonanno laid out the whole case for the commission for him. He laid it out. He laid it out in that book. There was no reason to write that book. It was ridiculous. I even read it and I laughed. He's trying to make the Mafia like this benevolent association, like we were the Catholic Church, only better. It was crazy. And Giuliani will tell you, he laid out the commission case for me. So
yeah, you call it a bonehead move.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's no reason for it. He didn't need the money. I don't know why he wrote it. I don't know what he was trying to do.
Okay, and when he wrote it, was he in prison at the time?
No, he was in Arizona.
He was in Arizona just living his life.
Yeah.
And he wrote a book exposing the whole infrastructure of the mob. And I guess like the RICO case was built partially around that book?
Absolutely. I mean, Giuliani states it. He said he laid out the commission case for him. He gave me the blueprint for it.